know if any of this so-called conspiracy is even true. Now, I'm going to go into that little market and see if maybe somehow they have grandparents. And then, when the lady gets back to her car, we will talk to her.
My mates and I are tip-top. Reckon we're ready for a bruising.
This match is gonna be extravagant, that's the word.
I do this for the outcasts, for they are true works of art.
This is your champion.
This might be a good place to land, but what do I know? Follow the leader! Target's right in front of me. Making contact here. Let's go over there. I think we should move that way.
Attention, first blood.
Oh, someone got the party started. Sending out my decoy.
Round one, beginning ring countdown.
We must act. Next ring is far.
Love me an LMG. Ring's close. Got a minute to hit it.
Bad guy over there. "45 seconds. Ring's not too far. I'm okay with that.
Attention.
His weapon shines even better enhanced.
There goes the champion. Oh, I hardly knew it. Right in front of me. They ain't much. Putting up the arm cover. Ha! The real leader. Enemy's shield broke. Arcstar out. Arcstar out. Giving my shields a recharge. Putting up some armed cover.
My cop, ring's moving. I think, bam! There goes a booze hole. Booze. Something like that. Using the decoy. Whoa, we got another squad here.
See through the veil.
Putting up some armed cover.
One sec.
Kind of you to roll out the red carpet.
You got bamboozled.
Joker, right here. Hunting for enemy here. James, enemy here. Boy, hear that? Might be an enemy this way.
Excellent. Time to destroy more.
Yeah, what's good?
If they stare, give them something to see.
Hunting people for money. Huh. Reminds me of home.
This is your champion.
Excited to see you all in the ring. Don't worry, there's plenty of me's to go around.
Well,
Hold your breath. If you have a respiratory system,
my personal space. Enemy down. The enemy. I am down. Not so close.
reload. Hello, squatters. Your part is not done.
Goodbye. We took first blood.
Enemy is right here. Drawing back the day.
Enemy broken.
Enemy down.
Last target down. That squad is permanently benched.
Attention, the champion has been eliminated.
Our champion falls.
Attention,
Another rise.
evil harvesters are
They
online.
should be on your map.
Let us explore there.
I am repairing myself.
I am called to select an upgrade. I have my thanks.
Niente.
I must prioritize finding ammo. I've almost run out.
Warning. Ring closing.
Good news. We're already in the next ring.
Sniper stock here.
Sniper stock here. Backpack here. Level 2.
Repairing.
Care package being delivered.
Ooh, got a care package dropping.
Let us explore there.
Using grapple.
Do you hear it? Antagonist sounds. That way.
Get ready. It's zipline time.
Enemy sounds that way, my friend.
Thanks.
I need optics for an LMG.
Enemy there. Game on, Raga.
Care package over there.
I've got an opponent inside. That far.
Receiving damage. Firing.
Hey, time to move that way.
One moment. Gotta use a Phoenix kit.
New kill leader appointed.
Rival spotted.
Eyes on the new kill leader.
I need optics for an LMG.
Setting up a zipline.
The flame draws me this way.
Round 2. Beginning ring countdown.
This direction
Already
goes.
inside the ring.
Let us go.
Replicator being delivered.
Replicator incoming.
Scanning.
Antagonist over there. Rival spotted. Opponent over there.
Cracked an enemy
Watch
shield.
out! Opponent there!
Broke that enemy shield.
Setting a tracker. Un moment.
Enemy
Opponent found and tracked. Tracker in place.
this way. Come. Have this too. The heart sees what the eye cannot.
Opening fire. The enemy shield.
The ring is close, and there's a whole minute to play.
That whole squad is dead. This is fun.
I am down. Hostile right here.
Opponent here. Unveil.
This is broken.
Come on.
This way.
I'm recharging my shields.
Reloading. It's okay. I don't think anyone saw. Except whoever shot you.
30 seconds. I'm recharging my shields. Zip line over there. I'm recharging my shields.
Get ready. It's zipline time.
Need to compose myself. Antagonist over there.
Lucky us. We are already inside the ring.
Enemies, I say we go there.
Opening fire. Reloading.
I am repairing myself. Incoming care package.
Opponent found. Oh, they're shooting at me. Target there.
I am taking fire, friends.
We must go here.
I am down. Contact.
What lies behind you?
This way.
Reloading. Check it out. I'm recharging my shields.
I'm using a Phoenix kit.
Healing.
Our teammate is strong. Reloading.
Reloading.
See through the veil.
Time to move. This way. Reloading.
Round 3. Beginning ring
Loot bin
countdown.
restocking complete.
Enemy spotted. Far.
Attention. Delivering replicator.
Okay, dropping in. Setting a tracker. Un momento, per favore.
1 minute, my friends.
Check it out. Hey, raga, let's go there. Sting it up.
Antagonist down. Maximum level. Max.
Enemy there.
Fuck, man, damn, almost had it, man. Couldn't say. My bad. What up, y'all? That hurt.
These things are coming for us.
I will leave my mark.
What's up, my comrades? Another issue of Absolute Batman has dropped, and we're right back here to talk about it.
Introducing your champion.
Has an absolute introduced, and it's a terrifying version of the character. If you haven't watched the episode, I'll make you do so by checking it out right here before watching the rest of it. With that said, let's get into issue 8. This one starts off with Freeze dragging Bruce's body as he starts to free the story at the end of the last issue, while the issue simultaneously jumps back and forth with Bruce talking to his friends. Like last issue, as we see Waylon tell Bruce, don't even think about running, Bruce. There's no getting out of it.
You break your neck trying to keep an eye on
what
me.
looks like a cryo chamber. He then takes a scalpel to Bruce, cutting off his clothes, saying, "All right, Mr. Pennyworth, whatever your name is, let's get you." But Bruce is able to grab Freeze's neck, trying to choke him. So Freeze just grabs his hand and freezes it as he says, "Easy now, easy," as Bruce goes unconscious. He then slowly wakes up now, realizing he's trapped inside of the cryo chamber, saying, "What?" Then as we see Freeze tinkering with devices around Bruce, he says, "Good, I hope you enjoyed your rest. There won't be any sleeping in the ice after all, the chain won't let you." Bruce looks around and sees other people in cryo spaces as Freeze says, "That's right, look around, you're in high company. There are some of Gotham's wealthiest, members of the Powers family, the Gates. All of them came here at the end of their lives, believing the ice would be an escape, one they could take to find everything fixed and forgiven on the other end. But ice isn't salvation. It's the memory of all we want to forget. It is vengeance." As Freeze pulls a lever to throw the chamber Bruce's in with freezing liquid, he walks out and says, "Bruce, now as your temperature drops, you might feel a burning. Hypothermia scrambles the brain's thermal regulation. It's why so many people freezing to death remove their clothes. Don't worry though, soon the suffering will pass beyond hot or cold. Of course, for the first 30 years or so, all you'll want is death. But after that, hopefully if you're like me, you'll come to accept it, even love it, the pain." Dude, this series just keeps getting better
Attention.
and better. You know what else
Evo
is getting better?
harvesters
My
are
game menu.
online.
And that's largely because of Cook Unity, today's sponsor. Yes, I've started working on my waistline and have actually switched to a ketogenic diet, which can be pretty tough to follow in our carb-heavy world. But Cook Unity is a chef-powered marketplace that delivers freshly prepared meals that are catered to your exact diet and food preferences. I just answered a few quick questions, and Cook Unity gave me a ton of incredible options to choose from. In fact, they sent over several meals based on my answers, and it's not only a great variety, but every meal looks insanely good. I actually already tried the crispy pan-fried Cajun salmon for lunch, and oh God, was it good. Chef Andres, I salute you. In fact, he also whipped up the garlic hanger steak meal in my first bag too, so I'm excited to try that one. So if any part of my story sounds like you, or you just love good food, you gotta try Cook Unity for yourself. And we're gonna make it easy too. Just go to cookunity.com/variant50 or click the link in the description to try Cook Unity for and customize your menu options to your preferences just like they did mine. And they have hundreds of dishes to choose from with options for every dietary preference, like keto, vegan, low sodium, or high sodium. So again, just head to cookunity.com/variant50 or click the link in the description to grab 50% off your first order from Cook Unity. You can also use our coupon code variant50 at checkout. I promise you, your stomach's gonna thank you. Alright, on the next page of Absolute Batman issue 8, we're taken to the past yet again when Bruce was still having a conversation with his friends. And we see Bruce slap away Waylon's hand as he says, "Don't make me hurt you." Waylon responds, "You can try, but if you leave now, you're no better than Matches was." Bruce is like, "What the hell is that supposed to mean?" Waylon says, "It means you're a damn coward, and Batman is too," as Bruce tackles Waylon from behind. We're then taken back to Bruce inside of the cryo chamber as his eyes are bloodshot and he's in pain, remembering all the horrible moments in his life as his thoughts say, every single cell shrieks. There's no room for anything else anymore. No feeling but this. No thought but this. The book then jumps back yet again to Bruce and Waylon as Waylon gets up with Bruce saying, "But I'm a coward, right?" Waylon says, "Yeah, you are." You see, Ozzy told us how you want to fly. Something on that boat.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of our fighters may have taken all they can take.
And that was a suicide mission, just like this
damage.
referring to Bruce going to the front three. We then go back to Bruce in the cryo chamber as we see the tank is filling with liquid and the liquid is getting colder. He tells himself he's running out of time as he reaches the path. But he has to hurry as the skin is on fire, and he then launches batarangs from it into the glass. While saying only get us inside, burning, freezing, but you see the batarangs are able to break the glass. And all this is intertwined with Waylon's suicide. Because he could never get past Bruce. Your dad going back for him, being the last one in the door. Matt can blame himself for your dad staying out there instead of coming aside with all of us. He says, my dad stayed out because Waylon interrupts, saying, we all know why he stayed out there. But Matt himself, it was his fault. Just like you did, because you got us a trip to the zoo in the first place. All those years he let it eat him up, until he was down to zero. Nothing. You're not there, are you? We're then taken back to Freeze on the computer, talking to who we can only assume is absolutely Joker. Because as we saw at the end of issue 6, Absolute Joker has been down to all these villains, such as Black Anyway, Freeze then says to him, a bacterium that died off 100,000 years ago, untraceable, and like Snowfall, the markers in the crystal. Anyone whose skin it touched could already be fully readable to you. The Joker, or the voice, tells Freeze,
Yo. Hell. Damn, Yellow Man got my ass kicked. Laid out on the side of the ring. That's crazy.
But Malone was a nobody. I don't expect anyone else to come knocking. Batman then kicks in the door, saying to Freeze, knock, knock, as he's extremely pissed off. Freeze then looks at him, saying, Batman? What are you doing
now let's
here?
get some
Batman
upgrades.
responds, I heard you like pain.
Upgraded and good to go.
Bruce then fights Freeze and says to himself, he's fat. And your body
Half the
can
squads are gone. Don't worry, I got that squad mate's banner.
He's too fast for you right now, so slow his ugly ass down, Batman. As Batman puts the torch to Freeze's face, this stuns Freeze and makes him fall back as Batman falls.
Thank you, yo. I went in that ring and got my ass kicked. I appreciate it. Yo. Yeah, hell yeah, appreciate that. I went in and got my ass kicked. It was fun for a second.
This upgrade will elevate my performance.
That's all you got? Freeze answers saying, nice. Seems you love King too. You're in good company here. As he presses the button saying, see, releasing all the other people.
Hell yeah, I had some shit. I had a damn whole sniper rifle was set up. Alright, I'm out.
You heard me, Bruce. Do you want to die? Is that all Batman is? You back at the zoo, standing outside the door this time. The panels then jump back to Batman as all the people experimented on by Freeze start attacking him. Batman says the sound from inside is skittering. Freeze calls out to them, tells them I'm here to save them. Before I know what's happening, they're on me. On the next page, we see when Batman punches them, they literally
Spotted an enemy trident over there.
Flying off. Batman says
Antagonist over here.
Part of the hand.
Oh lord.
Still causing the breach in the past because your dad, he didn't want to die. It wasn't his death that was in fear. It was his life. That's the hard part, man. Getting through it, not letting it crush you. But that's what we do here in Time Out. We're survivors. So Batman needs to be one too. Understand?
I'm recharging my shield.
Bruce just stares at the memorial they made for Masters as Wayne asks again. I said, who do you want to die? Bruce answers himself.
Got my head on you. Come here in the ship. I've been down. Hostile right here.
Saying, come on, don't give up now. I'm right here. Bruce then throws all of them off and runs through the hole in the wall. Jumping out of the building, tumbling down the side.
Ugly.
All the others. I'll fill you in, but Waylon, you were right. I just wanted to say thank you. And then Waylon go inside. He says, can I help you? And then another guy comes up from behind with some chloroform knocking him. He then gets something in his arm, and one of the men gets on his phone saying, yep, he's a perfect specimen. Take him to Arkham. And with that, the issue ends, as it says, next Bane. So we can only assume they're taking...
Y'all motherfuckers can hear everything in the background. That's crazy.
Thanks to Restore, Primetime is back.
If you're daydreaming about having more hair, you got robbed? No, I didn't because Tariq Evans, man, people don't talk about Tariq Evans a lot. If I wasn't the best player in high school basketball in 08, it would have to be Tariq Evans on the 25 and 5. And he set this record, I think it was on the same record with LeBron James and Michael Jordan. And I think Steph finished second. Yeah, Steph finished second. But yeah, my shooting percentage was bad. It was terrible, but I was just focused on trying to get the team to the playoffs and just try to do something different.
It's almost time to hunt.
Okay, so you're with the Bucks for a few years,
and then it's time for a contract extension. Yeah.
Let us sit down here.
Yeah.
Let us see how impressive you truly are.
$1 million extension, but you didn't know about it? What exactly happened here? No, so what happened was, man, like, it was,
you should scout that area.
It actually came from one of my reps.
All right then.
I guess the Bucks had offered me at the time, $40 million. I didn't know about it from my agent, I guess, because they thought the offer was too low. And $40 million is too low? No, it wasn't. Not at that time, because you have to think at that time, I think the most anybody got was probably Tariq Evans, which was 48. I think Drew signed for 44. Steph signed for, like, I think 44. Everybody was signing for 44 and 40. So, you know, I don't know what. I don't know, man. It was just bad at that time, and that's when it got real dark. Like after that situation. Okay, because you signed with Detroit for $25 million for 3 years. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm not a PhD in math, but 25 seems less than 40. Yeah, that's because of the year I had. Remember, so, like, in the NBA, it's kind of like this, man. Like, if they offer you and you don't take it, it's kind of like disrespectful unless you can negotiate. So, with us going out that whole year, our coach got fired. We played Miami first round, got swept. It was kind of like a, you know, everybody can go.
Why did I use the bomb?
Attention, Evo harvesters are online.
So freaking easy. With Navon's employees book food halls and flights, hotels,
30 seconds until that ring closes.
I can control of us. Ooh la la. Anyway, I set my company's travel policy once. Now every employee sees what they can and can't book. I see in real time what everyone's booking. And save time by automating a filter flow and closing the book back. 10 seconds before the ring moves. I'm glad you asked.
You two need to open.
It's all funded by Nobody.
I say we go there.
Going to burn if we don't get inside.
Enemy with you. Over there.
What is
Just a little bit.
Sign up.
Enemy injured. A new level means I must pick an upgrade that suits me. This upgrade.
New kill leader? I don't know. Sounds like too much pressure for them.
Care package being delivered.
Look. Supplies in. Enemy spotted.
Bullseye. Enemy tagged. Fighting. Reloading.
Reloading. Throwing thermite. Putting my heart out there.
Guarda, enemy track.
Throwing an oxtail. Breaking through at the gate.
Rival spotted.
Fighting. They're shooting at me.
Enemy fire. Reloading.
I'm recharging my shield.
Placing a gate. Hold on. Recharging shield.
Reloading.
Using a Phoenix kit.
Tracker out. A tra poco.
Look beyond the veil.
Throwing out a gate.
Opponent there.
I'm recharging my shields.
Gonna hold that plan in place.
Opponent there. Got an enemy there. Tracker set and ready to gather intel.
I'm taking fire.
Oh, they're shooting at me. Oh, I'm down. Did nobody look? Jumping in a void nexus.
I am using the void nexus.
Tracking an enemy. Let the ambush begin. Watch out, enemy here.
Move it over here.
Grazie. I owe you one. Un momento. Using a Phoenix kit.
I'm recharging my shields.
Attention. The kill leader has been eliminated.
Bullseye. Enemy tracked. Spotted an opponent out there. Adolfo, holding in a void nexus. Half the squads are out, but I like to see it as match half full.
Spot a target in the distance.
Oh, I'm down.
Enemy shoot. Reloading.
Time to move. Up into this void nexus.
Replicators coming down. Tossing Oxstar.
Slipping through the void nexus.
I am using a void nexus. New destination goals.
Recklessly.
I like that.
Taking a beat to heal.
Thanks. And,
Got my ultimate yard.
Setting up an evac tower.
Evac tower deployed.
Let's move there.
recharging my shields. Cover me.
Seconds to ring close.
Antagonist in sight. Close. Enemy in view. Over there.
Fire it! Stinger incoming. I'm hit.
Tracker out. A tra poco. Enemy tracked. Un momento, per favore.
Fire.
Oh, getting shot at.
Drop the veil. Reloading.
I broke the opponent's shield. Setting a tracker.
Reloading.
Enemy close.
Gotta heal.
10 seconds.
Hold on. Recharging shields.
Hey, oh, I'm down. Attenzione, enemy here.
Opening my heart, my shields are recharging.
Attenzione, enemy here.
Reloading.
try. Ah, one more.
Hey, time to move that way. We should bolt that way.
Attention, loot bins have been restocked.
Do not hide your true colors. They are your strength.
Time to win and stay alive.
This is your champion.
Remember me, friends. I may kill you.
Alright, let's see, get a good one in.
And a gift.
And I'll probably get on some 2K or some Marvel Rivals.
Can you feel that? The heat of the flame calls to us all. Soaring into the heart of the flame. Why not?
I want to play one game where I'm just with the pistols. You know what I'm saying? Pistolas.
Round 1. Beginning ring countdown. Attention.
Pistol arrows.
First blood has been taken.
I ain't been hitting nothing.
Extra supplies here. It looks like people have been there. We're close to the ring. We have 1 minute.
"45 seconds. Let's get to the next ring.
Level 2.
Attention. Evo harvesters are online.
Laser sight here. Level 1.
Attention. The champion has been eliminated.
Look at it. Rebels are a curse. And a target. I need energy ammo.
It's gonna show me a whole motherfucking armory full of shit.
Let's go this way. Cancel that. I can see that the ring's moving on the map.
I have located our antagonists.
Let's check out that way, friends. Let's attack enemies there.
Sniper arsenal here.
Let me get in this damn arsenal.
My
Yeah.
ultimate is ready.
This enhanced weapon will now make an undeniable mark. Ah, look. Supplies inbound, my friend.
Opening fire on enemy there. Cracked an
Oh,
enemy
shit.
shield.
Late to the party.
Reloading.
These squads have led.
Get ready, it's zipline time. Do combat there, friends. Here I go. Care package over there.
Contact with rival. Reloading. I need energy ammo.
Sensors focusing on this spot.
I need energy ammo.
Target acquired.
Contact with hostile.
This weapon is ahead.
Target over there.
Let us go there.
Frag out. I think we should move that way.
No heartbeats, my friend.
Target spotted.
Enemy far off.
Using grapple. Target over there. Opening fire on the enemy. Reloading. My ultimate is ready. Stinger incoming. Watch out. I am taking some damage.
A new level means I must pick an upgrade.
Recharging shields.
An upgrade has been
Target
chosen.
spotted. Far. Reload.
Zipline deployed. We should go that way. Target over there. Frag out. Frag out. Here.
Let's go, let's go. Let's go.
Arc star out.
Using grapple. Fire.
Last one will rejoin the squad.
Gravity limiter. The enemy is moving in. Enemy close.
Fire, friend. I have been down.
Target here. The enemy is moving in.
Oh, they man, let it
It's okay. Sunrise will stop now.
let it rain.
Max level. Gee, I'm the best.
Nah, I'm done. I'm done. That was my last one. as much pace as I can take. Oh shit. Yeah, we're gonna hold on to that till next time. Can I get it free? It's probably still in that box. Yeah, I'll get into it next time. Might get back on later.